Next, we'll see the debates that Renaissance came into with Christianity. जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, Christianity was an important part of the culture and lifestyle of people in Europe. Now, with the conflicting ideas of the Renaissance, a lot of ideas of Christianity also came into question. We'll start with whether the ideas of the Renaissance became available to the people of the lower strata of society who could not read and write. No, they did not. जैसा कि हमने पहले बोला था, the printing press played an important role in spreading the ideas of the Renaissance. But सिर्फ वो पढ़ सकते थे जो बुक्स प्रिंट हो रही थी, जो कि एक्चुअली रीड और राइट, who could read and write, except people of the lower strata of the society like peasants could not read it, and that's why a lot of people in the countryside were not familiar with the ideas of the Renaissance. जितना कि अभी हमने बात करी थी इससे पहले तक की of the Renaissance, हमने ज़्यादा concentrate किया था in Southern Europe, which basically comprises of Italy, more or less, Italy and its neighboring other regions. In Northern Europe, the Renaissance attracted people of the church. A lot of the men of the church were attracted to the ideas of the Renaissance. They wanted to rid Christianity of all its evils, all the corrupt practices that there were, all the rituals, excessive rituals that had become so ingrained in the practices of the Catholic Church. They wanted to rid Christianity of that, and that is where they took in the ideas of the Renaissance. They wanted to copy the way that ancient religion was practiced. They wanted to make it very simple. They wanted to make Christianity available to everyone and rid it of all the extravagant features, like the extravagant rituals that people were expected to do, and sacrifices and practices. They wanted to rid all of that. So in Northern Europe, the Renaissance was propagated mainly by religious people. There was the English humanist Thomas More and the Dutch humanist Erasmus, who were very critical of the corrupt practices of the Catholic Church. उनको बिल्कुल नहीं अच्छा लगता था कि जो प्रीस्ट थे वो लोगों को एक्सप्लॉइट करते थे, उनसे मनी लेते थे टू टेल देम कि अगर आप हमारे को इतना दोगे, आप ये करोगे, तो आपके जो जितने भी सिंस हैं वो सारे वॉश आउट हो जाएंगे. दिस वॉज नोन एज द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ सेलिंग ऑफ इंडल्जेंसेस. पीपल वर टोल्ड, जब वो अपने एंसेस्टर्स के बारे में पूछने आते थे या किसी अपने एल्डरली को बेरी करने आते थे उनकी डेथ के बाद, तो उनको प्रीस्ट बताते थे कि अगर आप ये सब दोगे हमें, इतने पैसे पे करोगे, ये रिचुअल्स करोगे, तो आपके जितने भी सिंस हैं और आपके एंसेस्टर्स के सिंस हैं वो सारे वॉश आउट हो जाएंगे और आपके ऊपर कोई नेगेटिव इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं होगा. दिस वाज नोन एज द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ सेलिंग ऑफ इंडल्जेंसेस, एंड इरास्मस एंड थॉमस मोर वर वेरी अगेंस्ट द आइडिया ऑफ इट. They believe that this is what made the corrupt and the Catholic religion very unsuitable. Then people also realized how simple Christianity really was when the Bible was printed in local languages. Over here, the printing press again plays a very important role, क्योंकि जो भी पढ़ सकते थे, जब जो बाइबल है लोकल लैंग्वेजेस में प्रिंट हुई, यानी कि लैटिन और ग्रीक और दूसरे लैंग्वेजेस के अलावा जैसे इटालियन या फ्रेंच या जर्मन में पब्लिश हुई, तब लोगों ने बाइबल अच्छे से पढ़ी. दे रियली कुड रीड द बाइबल फाइनली, बिकॉज नॉट एवरीवन न्यू लैटिन. तो जब ये इन्होंने पढ़ी तो दे रियलाइज़ कि जो क्रिश्चियनिटी है वो एक्चुअली बहुत सिंपल है, जो कि जीसस और गॉड के वर्ड्स हैं वो बहुत सिंपल हैं. उसमें कोई भी इतनी एक्स्ट्रावेगेंट प्रैक्टिसेस करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं होती. ये सिर्फ प्रीस्ट्स ने हमें बताया है, और ये ताकि वो उससे पैसा बना सकें. So people were also increasingly against the church because the kings and princes, because जो church था वो constantly उनके काम में interfere करता था और उन्हें अपनी duties carry out नहीं करने देता था. So the kings and princes were they were pro the idea of the church being removed from the political sphere, ताकि वो अपना इन्फ्लुएंस लोगों के ऊपर जता सकें, ताकि चर्च इंटरफेयर ना कर सके. देन देयर वाज अ कॉमन फोक जिनसे कॉन्स्टेंटली चर्च बहुत सारे मनी लेता था फॉर वेरियस पर्पसेस. तो of course, they did not appreciate that, and that's why they wanted the church to sort of come out, and they were irritated with the practices of the church. There were also the peasants who on whom the church imposed excessive taxes. So the peasants are also not happy with what the church was saying. Then it was believed that जो church है उसकी fiscal और judicial जो rights हैं, यानी कि fiscal as in monetary, कि वो किसके ऊपर tax impose करके उनसे पैसे ले सकता था, and judicial as in किसी matters पे adjudicate करना, उन judgment देना जैसे judges करते हैं. ये जो दो church की rights थे, they came from the letter which was called the Donation of Constantine. Constantine was the first Holy Roman Emperor, and it was believed that ये उनकी letter से, उन्होंने जो letter लिखी थी giving the Pope and the Catholic Church the right to impose taxes and adjudicate over people's lives. This was actually a forged letter. झूठी letter में ये लिखा हुआ था. So एक्चुअली होली रोमन एम्परर ने कोई राइट्स नहीं दिए थे चर्च को, लेकिन वो सेंचुरीज से ये कर रहे थे ताकि दे कुड गेट मनी आउट ऑफ पीपल. सो फॉर सेंचुरीज द कैथलिक चर्च हैड बीन वेरी करप्ट. द कैथलिक चर्च केम इनटू ग्रेट criticism when a young German monk by the name of Martin Luther posted 95 thesis points on the door of his local church. Basically इस 95 thesis points में सारी criticisms थी Catholic church की. Martin Luther believed कि जो relationship with God होती है वो एक बहुत personal relationship होती है between the worshipper and God. उसके लिए किसी intermediary की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं होती, किसी priest की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. वो हम खुद बैठ के कर सकते हैं, हम खुद अकेले बैठ के God के साथ engage कर सकते हैं. उसके लिए we don't need any practices or any fancy rituals. He also believed that the Catholic Church was very corrupt, like many people before him also believed. But so in 1514 when Martin Luther did this, the Catholic Church really, the ills of the Catholic Church came to light. And subsequently Germany और Switzerland में जो churches थे, they broke away from the Catholic Church. उन्होंने अपने खुद का church establish किया. It was known as and this wing of Christianity was known as Protestantism. In Switzerland, it was propagated by Ulrich Zwingli and Jean Calvin. They were people who propagated the ideas of Protestantism in Switzerland, and Calvinism later became very different from the ideas which were propagated by Luther, but it's significant because this marked the breakaway from the Catholic Church. The Protestant belief was popular in towns and cities जहाँ पे ज़्यादा लोग educated थे, where they were facing the problems of the church directly. जो उनको Catholic Church की जो problems influence कर रही थी, वहाँ पे the Protestant belief became very popular. But in the countryside, people were largely Catholic. यानी कि जो peasants थे, people who could not read and write and did not become familiar with the ideas of the Renaissance, who were largely in the countrysides, were still Catholic. Radical groups emerged, जैसे कि Anabaptists. Anabaptists they sort of combined the idea of salvation with the removal of social oppression. They said that all people are equal, all people are born equal, so why should we have separate taxes for everyone? They became very popular, but they were not supported by Martin Luther. Martin Luther did not support any radical groups. He also supported the crushing of the peasant rebellion of 1525, जो कि फ्रांस में हुई थी और brutally crush करी गई थी. And he was in favor of that because he did not want people protesting against their king, who Martin Luther believed was the embodiment of God on earth. So Martin Luther was not in support of radical groups, but radical groups emerged nonetheless, and they had quite a following in different parts of Europe. It was also significant because Britain and France subsequently broke away from the Catholic Church. ब्रिटेन के खुद का एक चर्च हुआ था विच वॉज चर्च इस्टेब्लिश हुआ था विच केम टू बी नोन एज द चर्च ऑफ इंग्लैंड, जिसके हेड हैं द किंग और द क्वीन एट द मोमेंट. सो this is very significant because the Catholic Church started losing a lot of its influence in different parts of Europe. Then we see that there were a lot of reforms happening within the Catholic Church. In Spain, there was a man by the name of Ignatius Loyola who set up the Society of Jesus in 1540. His followers were known as Jesuits. एंड अभी भी ये क्रिश्चियनिटी का बहुत बड़ा सेक्ट है. दे बिलीव इन सर्विंग द पुअर एंड वाइडनिंग द नॉलेज ऑफ अदर कल्चर्स. सो ड्यू टू द क्रिटिसिजम्स ऑफ मार्टिन लूथर देयर वर चेंजेस विद इन द कैथोलिक चर्च, but largely a large part of Europe was moving away, breaking away from the Catholic Church, based in the Vatican City in Italy, and they were establishing churches of their own which were more suited to their individual and local needs. Which is to say, जैसे कि इंग्लैंड में चर्च ऑफ इंग्लैंड आया, डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ यूरोप जो क्रिश्चियन बिलीफ फॉलो करते थे, उस वहाँ पे डिफरेंट विंग्स ऑफ क्रिश्चियनिटी इस्टेब्लिश हुए, एंड पीपल वर मूविंग अवे फ्रॉम द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ द चर्च, जो कि बहुत से सेक्ट्स को जैसे किंग्स, कॉमन पीपल, मर्चेंट्स एंड पेजेंट्स सबको इतना इरिटेट कर रहे थे विद देयर एक्सेसिव टैक्सेशन और देयर इंटरफेरेंस इन द लाइव्स ऑफ इंडिविजुअल्स. इसकी वजह से जो चर्च की पॉपुलैरिटी थी वो रिड्यूस होती गई एंड पीपल स्टार्टेड लुकिंग फॉर अल्टरनेटिव्स, जो कि मार्टिन लूथर ने 1514 में बहुत अच्छे से प्रोवाइड किया, विच वाज द प्रोटेस्टेंट बिलीफ.